Hey, what's up, North County? I'm your host, Randy Doty, and today we are talking Bloody Marys out in Creston. We got Lisa and Megan in here from the Creston Women's Club that's putting us on, right? Welcome. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks
Good
so
morning,
much.
Randy.
Yeah, I'm excited. Bloody Marys. Who does not like Bloody Marys?
Right?
Right? I mean, it's probably the best way to celebrate a morning after or a Sunday morning is with a very good Bloody Mary.
I start every vacation with a Bloody Mary.
Right?
That's
Us too.
official. Yeah, when I
Yeah.
get to the airport, it's like, I'm on vacation, Bloody Mary time.
So Megan, I'll step to you because you guys have the Long Branch over there, which have like probably one of the best Bloody Marys that I've ever tasted, right?
I agree.
Are you guys competing as well?
Yes, we will have a bar team there, making Bloody Marys.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Lisa, how did you guys come up with? Well, first of all, I want to step into what is the Creston Women's Club. Tell me about that first.
So it's just a group of gals that live out in Creston that the original club started in 1939, and back then it was a social club, you know, because women stayed home and men typically were out, and they just had an opportunity to get together, and then it ran its course, and eventually it sort of fizzled out. And then in the late 70s, early 80s, it reformed. And that's what we see today. And instead of just a social organization, they decided to become a service organization. And we provide community events and also raise money for scholarships for our local folks. So not just kids that are going on to college, but returning college students, as well as adult reentry or trade schools. Or one time we even did a ballet internship for a gal who went to Philadelphia for a summer. So we're open to all kinds of opportunities as far as scholarships are concerned. And we just like to have a good time, and money all goes back into the community of Creston.
And you're the president
I am
of the Women's
current
Club,
president,
correct? And so how long have you been involved with them?
Oh gosh, well, our house was done 20 years ago, and I mean, just months after we moved in, I went hunting them down because I knew that was the way to meet people.
So it's kind of like a little group in that small area of Creston, which, you know, we love, obviously, but of women out there that now you guys do good. You guys
Yes.
are participating in fundraising and community needs, right?
Absolutely.
And that's what you guys give back to.
Yep.
And then, so Megan, tell me a little bit about you.
Currently, I'm the GM of the Long Branch Saloon, which is one of the eating establishments in Creston. We have 3, which if you think, I mean, if Creston proper is 98 people, so that's, you know, having 3 eating establishments.
That's
is
quite a bit,
Pretty
yeah.
impressive. But yeah, I have a history. I mean, my husband and I own restaurants, and I learned catering business in the community, in the county for 30 years. And I don't cook so much anymore, which is.
But but the Long Branch, I mean, it's always packed. And, you know, I mean, I don't know about you in the restaurant industry, but I think like that COVID time really kind of changed the landscape of some businesses and restaurants, you know, needing to go outside and then realizing afterwards is like, why didn't we do this sooner?
Yeah. Well, we've always had a large area outside. It's just a place where you can come and be yourself. And that's what's so great about it. You know, it's family friendly. It's got that old time California saloon feel. When the current owners purchased it, I feel like they've had it for like 9-10 years now. They didn't change a thing inside. They just, you know, built this great outdoor area. So it's just a place to come hang out. I mean, we have groups of 18 people walking in the door without, we don't take reservations, but where else can you go with a large group of people and just show up? And
well, where else can you go to an outdoor restaurant or, you know, great, you know, country barbecue restaurant that has a skate ramp in the back?
Nobody skates on it. It's mostly just for the young kids, they, you know, climb up and slide down. And
We were just out there 2 weekends ago, and 2 of the older, they're adults out there, you know, the kids got off, they were just sitting there watching, but they're out there back and forth, you know, and we're right there watching it going, man, I hope this skateboard doesn't come off here. But I mean, I've never seen anybody other than the kids sliding down and having fun on it.
Yeah, and you can bring your dogs. I mean, it's
dog fan. We're the Wild West in Creston. I mean, if you want to,
It's awesome. It's a great place. It's a, you know, when people say, hey, where's Creston at? You know, or I've never heard of Creston, or they think it's like this, this big long, travel to get there. It's probably one of those things you're like, it's really not that far.
No.
Well, it's 15 minutes from Atascadero or Paso Robles, and I mean, Paso Robles and Atascadero are 15 minutes from each other. So, it's sort of this little triangle, but people think it's far away.
And you always walk in there, and there's at least a half a dozen people that so
Oh, yeah.
it ends up going from a 2-hour, dinner eating
Yeah.
to like all day.
Yeah. And it's Creston itself is such a great mix of everything. I mean, if you look at our parking lot or the Loading Chutes parking lot, you're going to see Teslas, white pickup trucks, tractors, horses, Harleys, fancy motorcycles. I mean, just everything. And, the whole spectrum of society comes out there to eat. So it's great.
Would you say Creston is now becoming a destination for, tourists coming into town, or suggestions of somebody that's never been in our area?
Yeah, I know a lot of wineries out in the east side, will recommend coming out to Creston for lunch. And I would say we get a lot of people who are coming from Bakersfield or somewhere in the valley heading out to the coast, and they'll make a detour and have lunch at the Long Branch, either on their way to or from. So we get that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, we love Creston. We love Creston. We love the Long Branch. We love the Loading Chute. I mean, it's just that, peaceful place to go to and just relax. There's no stress. It's very, awesome, and it's a great time. We just had the Creston Classic Rodeo which is coming up, and you guys are a part of that as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So, Lisa, what was your draw to starting this Bloody Mary? What do you call it?
The Bloody Mary Battle, Burritos, and Bovine Bingo.
A lot of bees.
Yes, we refer to it as the B5 in our emails amongst each other.
Nice. Very cool.
Well, it was time to come up with something new. We had been doing an event for several years, and it kind of run its course. So we got together with some gals that wanted to help kind of brainstorm and come up with something. So we had a lot of people threw out different stuff, and this one said, what about a Bloody Mary competition? And we all went, wow, that sounds awesome. And, there was really no resistance, everybody was on board pretty much immediately. And then the idea of doing the event in conjunction with the men's club. So we support them, they support us. And this is the first time we've ever done something together. So we're super excited about that. And then, it's just been a matter of fleshing out the details, and we're having to invent everything because it's the first ever. So that's been kind of the challenge this year. And next year we're super excited because it'll be easier.
Right? Work out some of the mistakes or things that you could do better for
That's right.
next
And that
year.
happens even with events that you've had for 10 years.
Sure.
At the end, you always kind of debrief and say, okay, what do we need to do different? So, but we're super excited about it.
Well, I mean, you got Megan, that's, they make the best Bloody Mary.
Right.
And so you kind of already have that experience. So it's not really, newbies coming into this. It's just an event that's now hopefully a tradition every year.
That's right. And Jeff from the rodeo, Jeff Rigby, he's going to be managing our Bovine Bingo event.
And so tell us about that.
So go ahead, Megan.
So essentially, in the arena, we'll have squares. You can purchase squares, $20 a square, or 6 for $100. And our peak performers are Jail Flat Jimmy, who's a steer, and Fence Hoppin' Fanny, who's a heifer. And so we'll do 2 rounds. We'll do one at, I believe, noon and 1. So we let a steer go over the squares, and wherever the cow plops first, that becomes the winning square. in the event of, you know,
No plopping?
yeah, we'll have
Or an overflow.
yeah, we'll have you know, a ruler out there so we can make
Oh
sure
my
we know
gosh.
exactly which square it's in.
who gets to measure that out?
Oh, that would
I
be
think
Jeff Rigby.
Rigby, yeah.
He's the handler.
That's
so.
right.
Oh gosh.
He's a real cowboy, as you know. I mean,
Absolutely.
this is just no big deal for him.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, so it's a 50-50 split. So the pot half goes to the clubs and half to the winner of the.
Now, do you
square.
pre-buy those, or do you just buy them? You just buy your square there.
You can buy your square there.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be taking credit cards and Venmo, so there's all sorts of ways to pay. But tickets for the event, CrestonBloodyMaryBattle.com is our website, and you can sign up either to participate as a Bloody Mary maker or tickets to attend the event.
Okay.
So
And so, are you guys currently accepting more participating?
Oh, yeah.
until
competitors?
Thursday.
This Thursday is cut off.
Yeah.
A week from today.
A week from.
Wait, a week
No,
from
today's
yesterday.
Friday.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So Thursday before the event is cut off. So get your entries in.
That's right.
Now, do you have to? How does that work? Do they have to disclose what's going to be, what their ingredients are, or how does that work for the competitors? For the
So
people
we
participating?
provide the vodka. Vodka is sponsored by a local distillery called Black Market Spirits, and they have Hendry's vodka. And so they bring the mixer. We'll have cups and ice. They'll need, a pop-up or an umbrella and, whatever, however they want to serve it. We have a handful. I think we have 3 of the horse trailer conversion to bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
People that are bringing those. So, yeah. So essentially,
And so with people that are just coming to be a part of it, wanting to come check it out. So you were saying that they get tickets or something with their purchase, their ticket purchase, that they get to also be included in judging.
Right, there's a People's Choice Award. So they'll get, when you come through the door, you'll get your tickets for tasting, and then you'll have one special ticket for your People's Choice Award.
so it's all cash prizes, and the 3 categories are People's Choice, and then we have 5 judges, and they'll be judging for best tasting and best garnish. And our judges this year, so we have, we have Adam Montiel, who will also be our MC for the day. Jesse Ryan, who's a 5th generation Crestonite, and he's also in our local fire department in Creston. Heather Moreno, who's our county supervisor, District 5, which we're in. Joseph Barton from Grey Wolf Barton Family Wines, and
Black
Brent,
Market.
who's from Black Market Spirits.
Okay.
So
So you have a good collective amount of people with knowledge of Bloody Marys, and they get to be the judges.
That's
and-
right.
Yep, Loading Shoe's putting together some food, so they'll have some food to eat while they're tasting all these Bloody Marys. So
Now, do you get to sample these? Do they get to do you have any sample day beforehand for you to go, hey, this is,
no, my bar team at Long Branch, they're taking care of, they've got their special recipe that they're making. So we won't be tasting the Bloody Marys because we'll all be working.
That's
but-
right. Darn it.
But we
Darn
also
it.
have Firestone will be there with beer. So we have $5 beer, and the men's club is making burritos. They're doing a breakfast burritos, chicken burritos, beef burritos, and you can get a vegetarian burrito as well. $5 burritos, $5 beers. A handful of
Great deal.
wineries who will be there pouring, wine to sample. So, ice cream, iced coffee from the Creston House, the general store in Creston. So
so everybody's on board.
That's right.
Sounds like the whole town is going to be there.
Yeah.
whole town will be there.
Everybody's participating and being a part of this, the first ever.
That's right. We're really excited.
I'm sure you are.
And I just the worry in me. I'm encouraging people to go ahead and go online and buy their tickets now, because the pre-sale tickets is what gives the competitors a number of what to prepare for. So they'll get that attendance number, a day or two before, and I have this fear of people we'll just get them at the door. It's like, no, please buy them ahead.
Right. Everybody. I mean.
I know it will all work out just
Right.
fine. So, I joke and say it's a run and train now. So just hold on and enjoy the ride. And I think we each have our own little, concern about what could or couldn't. And that's my one thing.
It's the nature of events. We're very,
It is.
We're a very event-heavy community, so that it's just,
It's just the way it is. I mean, on any given weekend, there's dozens of things to choose from in our county.
yeah.
We just want you to choose us.
Right.
So we also have music, which I don't think
that's
we've
right.
talked about. Neighborhood Cats. They're a relatively new band. I think they've been here just over a year. They're our age, and they play a great dance list. They've got just great energy.
And they'll be playing at the event or
Oh, yeah.
over.
At
Okay.
the event. And then we'll have another band after over at the Long Branch, and I don't remember the name of who's playing there,
Okay.
but Trevor, our manager, said they're a blast. So you can continue the party afterwards, head over to the Long Branch if you'd like. And then we'll have some games like bucket pong and cornhole. So there's plenty of things to do, not just drinking Bloody Marys.
That's right. So it's really a destination event. I mean, you come out, it's from 10 till 2. You come out, you have something to eat. You can have your breakfast burrito. You can taste a few Bloody Marys. You can have a chicken or beef or veggie burrito. You can have some beer or wine, taste a few more Bloody Marys, get some ice cream or iced coffee, and then head out over to the Long Branch or the loading chute or, the Creston Market. And
Don't forget All Good.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite, Little Mercantile, and they do leather custom saddles, and hats. You can get some great hats.
Oh, yeah. Custom steamed.
Yeah.
And such fabulous apparel. I
Right.
mean, they've got great clothes.
Well, like I said, I mean, if there's a lot of people that's never been to Creston that live here, that's lived here for many, many years. It's
Or
very
they say
bizarre.
where?
Exactly.
Well, I think also people, Creston and Shandon, distance-wise, are often mixed up. And, when people come out, they're like, oh, I only took a few minutes to get out here. I mean,
it's a straight shot. There's like two
Right.
stop signs from, I think one stop sign from Paso to Creston and two from Templeton.
Yeah.
So it's not that far, and the food's amazing. The
Oh, yeah.
experience is amazing. And just that relaxing feeling that you get from not having the people and it's just a great experience. And Bloody Marys, who doesn't like the Bloody Marys?
That's right.
So now, do you like them hot or do you like them mild?
I like them spicy, but maybe not as spicy as she does.
spicy.
I like a lot of black pepper and a little bit of kick. She likes them, I think, a little more spicy.
And I have to say, my family, it was always gin, not vodka. So if I'm going to have a Bloody Mary, it's going to be a gin Bloody Mary. But
And so these will only be with vodka, though.
this particular day, they'll only be vodka.
Now, Megan, what happens if a Bloody Mary comes from just what you said? One of the ranches are actually making Bloody Marys too. What happens if this is just so good to where you're like, this has got to be in the hands of everybody? Would you consider bringing it into the restaurant?
It's up to my bar manager.
Yeah?
I try not to step on toes. So
But I mean, you guys have a pretty good one.
Yes.
I think so.
Can you tell
Very
us the
good.
ingredients? And
No.
That's a proprietary.
Absolutely. But
And
you
you-
can come to the, if you don't make it to the Bloody Mary battle, you can come to the rodeo and have one. So
And Lisa, real quick, again, what's the cost to
$35
right now?
right now and $40 at the door. And it's CrestonBloodyMaryBattle.com.
Okay, 21 and over,
Yes.
right? And let's see, and you got live music. You've got you're still accepting competitors.
That's right.
Up until Thursday, I think you said, right? And it's the first ever
First ever.
at the rodeo grounds.
Come on out and be a part of, a groundbreaking event.
And getting back to the women's club, do you guys meet monthly at a certain
We
place?
do. We meet the first Monday of the month at 7 o'clock at the Creston Community Center. 2 times a year it goes an hour earlier so we can meet out in the garden. So in September, and because of Labor Day, we meet the second Monday of the month at 6 o'clock. But typically, when I first moved to Creston, someone said, if it happens at Creston, it happens at 7. And back then it did. Now, not so much, but yeah, everything at 7. So, yeah, we have a Facebook page that's relatively active, and so you can always check that out, Creston Women's Club Facebook page. And we love to have new members all the time. And people don't have to come to meetings to be a member and participate, because a lot of people don't like meetings, but they want to be part of the community events.
Do you have a focus or something that you guys want to do with the women's club that you haven't done yet, as in terms of, helping out or, focusing on fundraising for?
Well, we would, ever since COVID, our scholarship budget has decreased, and we have never been able to bump it back up to what it was pre-COVID. So we would be so thrilled to be able to give away more money for scholarships.
And I think that's an important thing, especially with scholarships in our area. There's not really one place that somebody can go and find out where all these students can submit for scholarships. And there's a lot of money that usually goes ungiven.
Sure.
Because that nobody is they don't know that they can. And how would they do that?
Well, I think the Creston community is pretty well aware. We've been giving out those scholarships for a couple generations. So we actually have kids and maybe creeping into grandkids of scholarship recipients, which is pretty cool. And I chair the scholarship committee. So I reach out to all the local high schools, even the independent schools and the non-traditional schools, give them a copy of our scholarship application so that kids will typically reach out to the counselors, and then they give them a list of what's available. And really the only requirement for us is that you live within, we use the Creston Advisory Body's boundary. So you have to live within those boundaries. And it's not a financial thing, it's not, I think we have a minimum of a 2.0. So, we look at a lot of things, but as far as requirements to qualify as an applicant, it's a 2.0 and living within those residential boundaries.
But we've also, we've had, older individuals, that, aren't high school age, who needed to have a career change. And, we sent somebody to Fourier School, to help them get through a rough patch, that they were experiencing. And yeah, I have to say, Creston, I've been there 6 years, and it's such a great community. Again, just such a diverse community, down to earth. Creston proper, again, 98 people, but you figure if we have 45 members in the women's club, we were just talking to Martha and Tom Bordnero. She's what's her role for 4-H?
Oh, well, she's a project leader for Home Arts, and Tom's assistant.
So, the 4-H in Creston has 185 kids involved. That's community. That's huge.
It's huge. And it is actually the biggest 4-H group in San Luis Obispo County.
So we're talking about the first ever Bloody Mary, Bovine, Bingo,
Close.
Burrito. I got that. I think I got all the words in. It's just all mixed up.
Bloody Mary Battle, Burritos, and Bovine Bingo.
That's happening next Saturday, August 23rd.
10 to 2.
3 to, say it again?
10 a.m.
10 to 2. And $35 right now, $40 at the gate. And they also get a ticket to also be judges for...
That's right. People's Choice.
People's Choice. Awesome. Well, I'm excited. You have some sponsors that are, helping to fuel this.
Yeah, Christine and Brian Pritt donated the rodeo grounds. They're the owners of Long Branch as well. And Kirk Consulting, Cisco, Berryman, Allen Brothers, Firestone, Black Market Spirits, a lot of community members. We had our graphics were all done by a young woman who received 2 scholarships from the Women's Club, when she was younger. So
Oh, nice.
You know,
So giving back.
giving back. Yeah.
Do they come back? Does, some of them that you have given scholarships to come back and be a
Not
part?
as many as we'd like.
Right. But I
Yeah.
mean, it's still, it's a great organization. You're a 501(c)(3).
Oh, yeah.
So anything that you buy or donate to for you guys is all, give that to your tax guy at
You
the end of
bet.
the year.
You bet.
Yep.
Awesome.
And we also have had, I think you might have mentioned it, but we've had a lot of individuals in the Creston community just send in checks. We're excited about this new event. Here's some money to help your cause. And so we think at this point we've been able to underwrite all of the expenses. So that means everything will be icing on the cake, we hope. Yay.
So ticket sales, beer sales,
That's right. All those
burrito
burritos.
sales, will go directly to our scholarships.
Yeah, right back into the community.
And talking about the helping hand, what are some of the places in Creston that you guys like to help? I know you got the community pool, which
Right.
is always needs something because it's been out there for.
Community center, community garden.
Yeah, the community center is the big thing. I mean, it was originally the metal building that housed the old Cal Fire Station, and that was the metal barn where the trucks were located. And now it's a real building with insulation and air conditioning and, and so that is a huge ongoing expense. So the Women's Club uses that. All of the community groups use that building, and so we try and give back as much as we can. Again, the swimming pool, it's been there as long as I've been breathing, so it's been a while.
Wow.
I know.
That's,
We give money to the library. We give money to.
There's a
the
library
elementary
out
school.
there?
There
Yeah.
is a library
Really?
out there. Yes, and it's part of the San Luis County network, and so you can get any books from any of the. They'll send them in, and Miss Cookie's our librarian, and she's been there a long time. As a matter of fact, her mother was the librarian before that.
wow.
And so we give money there. Of course, we always have the 4-H kids helping us at all kinds of events. They can't help us with this one because it's 21 and over and alcohol's being served, but we give money to the 4-H community group. So pretty much everything.
Everything. You guys are the engine. The
Well,
engine
one
in
of them.
Creston. One of the
Yes.
engines in Creston.
You bet.
Megan, tell me about Long Branch, hour-wise, day-wise. Are you guys open every day?
We're closed Mondays and Tuesdays. Sundays we open at 10 because we do brunch and music Sunday afternoon, and then we open at 11:30 the rest of the week. We close anywhere between 8 and 9, depending upon the night.
And you guys have a stage out there. Do you do some music out there as well?
We do. Probably every third Saturday we'll do a nighttime event, and then every Sunday from 12 to 3 we do music. So
Very cool. Did we cover everything?
I
Is
think
there anything
so.
else we missed?
We said 21 and over several times.
21 and
there.
over. Tickets, $35, $40 at the door.
Yep.
You're still accepting competitors.
That's right.
What's your cap? Do you have a cap on that, on competitors?
I don't think so.
No.
It's a big space.
It's a big space. So, and there's a lot of people that like Bloody Marys.
Right.
And you guys are you guys bringing all the garnishes, or they bring them?
They bring the mixer and the garnish. We'll have cups and ice. And we should, I don't know, we did say it's at the Creston Rodeo grounds, if we never said that.
Yeah, right across the street from the long
Kitty corner, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yes.
kind of.
Across from All Good, All
So-
Good Leather.
So basically, we're providing ice, vodka, and the cups for the tastings. So they have to provide their own garnish, their own table, and then whatever kind of a container they want to put their drink in that the judges will be receiving. So that's the one where they pull out all the stops and all the creativity, and because the little tastings don't have garnish on them.
So did you guys put together?
Sure, they should.
Well, they can. And we're also encouraging mocktails. It's not a requirement, but we're encouraging
a
it.
non-alcoholic Bloody Mary?
Right, for those DDs.
Yeah, because you can still get a really good Bloody Mary. You don't even know if there's any
Absolutely.
alcohol in it or not.
Yep.
So did you guys put together the criteria, like the point system, or is it just based on taste?
Yeah, no, that's
Well-
not my wheelhouse.
Yeah, we have a point system for the official judges, but
Okay.
in People's Choice, you choose which one is your favorite and drop your ticket in there.
Presentation for the judges.
Yeah, so it's garnish and best tasting are the two that we're looking for with the professional judges.
Okay.
So
And do you expect any of the ones that you've seen, all those wicked, crazy Bloody Marys with
Hope so.
hamburgers?
That would be
and-
so cool.
beer can chicken and
Right?
ribs. Yeah.
Someone
So-
suggested a taquito. That was pretty funny.
So
Who knows?
creativity.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we want. That's the presentation.
Yep.
And of course, then the food, that's you get to eat from it as well.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming in and sharing about this first ever Bloody Mary Battle Bovine Bingo Burrito.
Close enough.
Okay, we're gonna
We'll go with it.
There's a flyer, so that way
Yes.
and people can go there, buy their tickets, buy them early, buy them now, because otherwise it's $40 at the gate.
Yep.
That's right.
Awesome.
Thanks so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for being a part of what you guys do, because it's the Western way out there, and it's a great draw and great food, great people, and great events happening out there in Creston.
You bet. Thanks so
Awesome.
much, Randy.
Thank you, ladies. Well, there you have it, guys. Hey, make sure you guys get out to Creston. It's at the rodeo grounds. On August 23rd, you got the Bloody Mary Battle, Burritos and Bovine Bingo. You don't want to miss this. If you like Bloody Marys, this is the place to be. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wine, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Custom, MGP Coating, Premier Ag, Trailer Barn, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, and Templeton Heating and Air. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you at the rodeo grounds.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Looking for a top quality concrete coating in SLO County? Hi, I'm Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings, your trusted local expert in durable, long-lasting concrete coatings backed by Pentec's limited lifetime warranty. Whether it's residential or commercial, we deliver expert craftsmanship, premium products, and unbeatable customer service. When we say we make concrete great again, we mean it. As a locally owned, community-driven company, we take pride in transforming garages, patios, pool decks, wineries, and even interior spaces into stunning, functional areas. Are you ready to upgrade your space? Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit mattgiffordpainting.com. Join the MGP Coating family today.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.